Oh, are we on?
Yep.
What? Oh, hi everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to week what?
Of the podcast or the Greater?
This is week 13 of the Greater Ozarks Open, which is like week
we're nine. We're nine on
ninth
this episode.
Awesome podcast.
Yep.
And we're so glad you joined us this week here in the basement of Sunshine Lanes.
Yep. Got you back. I had Casey last week.
Oh yeah, you had the Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go?
Did you watch it?
How'd that go?
No, it was great. It was honestly great talking to Casey. He's Balls of Fame Pro Shop owner and operator now. Told us a little bit about how he bowled at the Greater. I asked him, picked his brain just
as good as me.
Just a little. I asked him a little bit about how his approach to the Greater team shot was. It seemed like he took the standard approach with his guys, taking on the right and creating some space and then moving in as a team. So nothing too out of the ordinary there.
You know, if there's somebody out listening about bowling and strategy, it's probably Casey. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude's won like every amateur event around.
Yeah, and he's a Missouri Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, state. He won the Bowler's Journal. He's in the Fusion Open up in Iowa. I think he won Snowman Doubles one year with Swanson. He's won like everything. And I think he won Longview also with Swanson one year.
Honestly, he couldn't have a better guy in the pro shop because his like analytical way of thinking about equipment and stuff.
If you want to go down the rabbit hole of bowling,
there you go. Too much. Like you said, I think you were saying once sometimes when I'm just trying to get lined up, I just need to know which ball, where's my spot.
Yeah.
And Casey will start getting into all the physics behind each ball. If you go here and this,
I do the look-see squeeze method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was great. Sounded like he bowled okay. Didn't do
okay. He shot a big single set.
Yeah.
Like 770 or something like that, 780.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Right on. Well,
so that was last week.
How about the PWBA? Whoops. PBA news of it going on the CW.
Okay, yeah. So that's a big change. How many years were they at Fox? More than
10?
As far as I remember.
Something like that.
See, it was, as far as I can remember, because I only started getting into bowling like 5-ish years ago when I came here. I don't know much about the CW. I just hope that they don't have any like crazy subscription plans if I want to watch it on my internet.
Already have to have like 19 things to watch all the NFL games. The last thing I need to do is figure out how to watch bowling.
That's like my biggest complaint about all these sports and like the streaming services is like I feel like they're making it hard to watch.
Yes.
All I just want to be able to just have one thing. Pay, or if you want a monthly subscription, fine, but give me access to everything.
Yes. Yeah, like the NFL Network. How do you not get every game by having the NFL Network?
You know, like hockey, like they're like, oh, you buy the season pass. Then they say in small text at the bottom, doesn't cover any playoff games. Nice. So basically when it's into the I can't watch, so now I'm not paying. Why would I pay?
That's true.
So anyways,
well, we're trying to get them back here, not at Sunshine, but across town at Enterprise for the 4th year. But we can't make any commitments with them yet, neither can they, because they don't know when it's going to even be. Which I think is good, because I think they have a chance to right or wrong, in my opinion. You don't have to like my opinion, because of my opinion, and I'm right and you're wrong, so it doesn't matter. But I think having it when it is the worst time possible.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about it. It starts, you have the last 2-3 weeks now of the NFL because they've added games to the slate, right? And then it goes right into the playoffs.
Yeah.
Into the Super Bowl. Okay, that's cool. What after the Super Bowl ends, February, like the second week in February now? Mm-hmm. It's like a week later, March Madness starts up. And if it's not March Madness, my bad. Like a week later, it's like everybody trying to get the play-ins and the tournaments for the college basketball, then into the March Madness. Yeah. And then when that's done, like a week or 2 later, it's the Masters for golf. And then you've got the NBA play-ins trying to get in and get really down to the wire into the playoffs that's going on right now. I mean, you have the hockey.
Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup. All that's going on, right? I mean, it's just, in my opinion, it's brutal to go from what they started. We were the 3rd stop, and we were the 2nd week of February. So the last weekend of January. Yeah. I mean, it's just. I think it's terrible. You don't have to agree with me. That's fine. You're wrong, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, obviously, if you love bowling, you're going to tune into that no matter what. But if you're trying to pull people from, you're not
going to beat the Masters, right? The Masters is like what, top 5 sporting event in the world? I mean, not the world, the U.S. for sure. I mean, Super Bowl.
Oh, I
don't know. It might be too. Masters
for me, it's top 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's up there. I don't miss around.
But I love golf, so
Yeah. I think they should start like right now or like in another week or 2. And they could go through like the first weekend of September or of like August, go for like 2.5 straight months. Yeah, obviously you're gonna have stuff like the Olympics comes in every 2 years. You can move around it. They always take a week break somewhere, so take it during the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to. Oh, baseball starts up in the middle of this also. I mean, yeah, fine. You dodge game number 97 of the Cubs or whatever. Like nobody cares about game 97. Nobody cares about the Cubs anyways. But besides the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could do way better by pushing it back, putting it in the summer. I think proprietors will be more likely to want to host and put money into it because we have nothing going on in the summer, right?
True,
We're
yeah.
slower, leagues are down, people are open plays down.
Outside,
they would have come in January, February, and March. Those are our money months, right?
Yeah.
Besides us having the Greater here, those are the months that you're trying to make payments. Some of these centers. And whatnot.
I mean, if like us, we're running at least 2 leagues a day for every day of the week. I mean, that's that's a lot of
when
money.
Enterprise we shut it down. I mean, we lose out. Most of the leagues push back, but we probably lose out on $30,000 worth of money during that week because we don't bring any leagues, no open play. One whole weekend is ate up because we can't put anything in because they've got the sets going in and TVs and everything going up in the screen. So, I mean, it's a lot of money that we do. Plus, we pay for it to come in.
Yeah.
So, do that in June when we're dead, I'm all for that. So, anyways,
all right, well,
not the banter.
PBA
but they have a shot.
You heard it here.
They have a shot. I don't think Tom Clark cares what I have to say. But he is a pretty good guy. Anybody complains about Tom Clark's a really good guy, by the way. Fantastic person. Love his hats he always wears as well. But anywho, let's do a little recap of this past week, week 13, May 24th and 5th.
Any movers and shakers?
A little bit. So we had 110 teams this weekend with 576 bowlers. It's not too bad. Pretty full weekend. Big thing was we didn't have any lane breakdowns. Thank God. Because last week before that was awful. We had tons of problems. For those that don't know, we don't have a mechanic right now. It's been brutal. I've been the mechanic. I already injured myself helping you guys today. And I slipped my finger on a cam, which is stupid.
The way you work, I'm surprised you still got them.
Dude, I'm surprised. I'm like a bull in a China shop, baby. I am fast and all over the place. So, anywho, but it was a fantastic weekend. We got a big set shot in singles. Somebody took into third. He was trying to get me out of second place. He tried hard. He needed a little bit more handicap. I'm just kidding.
You needed more. Sandbag a little more.
Sandbag a little bit more. He didn't sandbag. I don't even know the guy.
No.
He's probably a great guy. I'm sure. Probably a great guy. He's a great guy because he left a couple pins out there so I could stay in front of him. He's a real nice guy.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have had other words for him if he had beat you by 2.
So my question is, we need to look up when Reynolds and Rothling bowled. They might have almost led it wire to wire. They've been up there for doubles for a while.
I can't even remember.
If they had to bowl like week 3 or something like that.
All I know is we've been saying their name every week.
Yeah, and I wish I need to call the guy because I don't even know if I'm saying the other guy's name right. Rothling, maybe. Anyways, this is our double score. They are leading from Boonville, Missouri, with 1548, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then running out 10th place is Han and Han. Wow, from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I just scrolled wrong. There we go. With 1473. It's within like 80 pins, so it's not even like they shot something ridiculous and nobody's even close to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
when we saw the score, it didn't jump out like, oh, nobody's going to touch that. But, it was solid.
Yeah, I mean, they got a gap. Second's 15-14, so they got a 34-pin lead on second place, which isn't, it's not great, but it's not like small. Yep. It's whatever. I definitely thought there'd be some people hanging around there a little bit closer, maybe 1340 also, 1338s. Maybe somebody beats them, but I think I don't think they're going to win.
I know Christian Ascona was here. Did he do anything? Do you know?
No, he had a couple guys in his group that bowled pretty good. But I don't think he bowled fantastic. I'll pull up the all of it.
I just know his name stood out to me.
Yep. I don't think he bowled like bad, but just nothing, no A10.
Got it.
So... Rolling up with singles, we still got John Moore from Harrison, Arkansas.
Yes.
With an 840.
Yes.
Not bad.
I'm rooting for him.
Anthony Miller, he was the one that came in, shot 808 from Kirksville, Missouri on a 209 average. He goes 240, 250, 260 for his 761 scratch, so 808 handicap.
Okay.
It's not bad. 209 average, shoots that, nothing crazy. Doesn't scream anything to me by any stretch of the imagination. Hector Pena, he was in his group. He needed a double in the 10th to take second, and he didn't. He 4-pinned. He was with Ascona's group from Puerto Rico. They came from all the way from Puerto Rico. It's crazy. They literally came from Puerto Rico to bowl this.
As far as I know, the only bowlers we're going to have outside the country, right?
Well,
we got anyone from Canada, Mexico?
Yeah, we probably have some Canadians that are bowling,
probably.
maybe something. But I mean, Puerto Rico. I mean, it's not like you just hop the border and come in.
But I did the dots last year on remember the map that we made? And I didn't have anyone. I didn't put any from outside the country.
Well, the problem is we only know where the captain's from.
Oh,
so,
okay.
You know, like my group.
Oh, right, that was
my
just
group
captains.
says Springfield, Missouri, but I got people from Minnesota, Louisville, Texas, Georgia, wherever. So,
okay.
We only do the one, but that whole group is pretty much from Puerto Rico.
Yep.
Anyway, so first it's 840 with John, and there's a tie for 10th with Rick Kerwick and Nathan Massey with a 786. So, we got a 54 pin lead different. What am I doing? Math is very hard. Oh, man, 54. I was right. 54 pin difference between first and 10th. Great grouping. I love it. I mean, 840, again, it's kind of like that doubles. You like to see a little bit closer. 30 pins isn't anything huge, but it's not small.
Yep.
In the gap difference. But, I mean, 840 is a big number. So it's hard to, even 810's big, right? So it's hard to be throw a couple people shoot 820, and we're in good shape. It looks a little bit cooler. So, it's fantastic. Looks great, in my opinion, on the scores. And then team event, still got the Blind Squirrels up there from Kansas with their 35-27. Yep. And in 10th place, we have West number 1 still with 33-15. So, definitely some gap there. It actually stair steps nicely down. Pretty good. 35-27's leading, 34-86, so not even 40 pins. And then not even 20 pins for the next one. 20 pins again.
Yep.
Then it's 40. Then it's 9, 20, 10. So it actually stair steps pretty nice. Not bad. Like to see where they're at. They're in good shape there.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But yeah, a little update from that. Who do you think we have coming in this week? From where?
From where?
States.
I could guess completely blind because I haven't seen. I remember a couple of the names.
Can you believe we have people from Missouri coming in this week?
I mean, shocker. Sometimes it's hard to get them.
I thought we were in Missouri, but this clearly says Missouri. But I don't know.
Missouri, Kansas.
We do.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going.
Oklahoma. I'm just going around Missouri here. Texas.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I'm getting good. Is there any surprises?
There's a couple.
All right. Let's see.
There's a lot. You didn't name anybody that surrounded us yet. You got to keep naming surrounding states.
Testing my geography
Yeah,
here.
you should go south.
South of Texas?
South of Missouri. Our surrounding states, and then I said go south. Jeez. Oh my God.
Louisiana?
Dead south.
South.
Literally, they are helping out. They butt up against us. Dead south.
Arkansas.
Thank you. Oh my God.
Arkansas. Yes.
Oh my Jesus. You know what? I'm done. I'm just going to tell you.
I'm new to Missouri.
You name all other 50 states before you got to the last 4 we needed. So we got Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, Kansas, Illinois, Oklahoma, Minnesota, Arkansas, Texas, and Iowa. Thank you, Samantha.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Sorry.
Good God. I was about to start drooling. You're about to see like a spit bubble come down. We should edit that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, how could I forget about Arkansas?
I'm surrounded by dumb people.
Yeah, Kyndall's surrounded by dumb people, yeah. The voices in your head.
Yeah, the monkey with symbols. That's an inside joke. I'll tell you guys some other day. It has to do with Casey and then a guy named Mark Henniger. Anywho. We have 112 teams coming and 586 papals.
586, okay.
Papals are going to come home. 586 papals. Not counting people that forget that they're bowling this weekend. They need to tell us we need subs the day of, 30 minutes before they bowl.
Dude.
Samantha, how do you like that when they come up to you and say, hey, I know it's a noon squad and it's 11:30, but Bob told me they can't be here and we need a sub.
Well, half the time you're probably not getting a sub.
My question is, I've noticed you haven't bowled, so why don't you be a nice person and sub for them?
Well, I think they would be really disappointed with my average.
It's better than the zeros they're about to get.
That is true, actually.
If you give them 62, I mean, hey, that's 62 times what they were going to get. So,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We have, it happens every
squad right now. Pretty much once April comes, late April.
Well, plus people come, they get, I guys at the check-in counter, they come up to me and say, hey, we got wasted last night. Haven't seen him this morning.
that happens more than you think.
Might be on the way. Might probably not. You got anybody in the building?
We go. It's an 8:30 squad. After announcements, about 5 minutes with the national anthem and everything.
Yeah.
10 minutes of practice. They got about till 8:45 for
Have
the
you ever?
start flying.
I'm pretty sure one time I saw an employee jump on. I don't think he was on the clock, but he was in the building.
We let people bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Occasionally,
Yeah.
if everything's going if everything's going good in the center and we're staff fine, I'll let an employee
And they're
bowl
like,
if they need
they're
to
like,
play.
hey, you know the center, and then he shoots 140.
No, we got a few people coming in this weekend.
Okay.
From Tulsa, Oklahoma, bringing 13 teams. We have Pauline Lau, or Lowe, one of the two, however you want to say that, Lau or Lowe.
Your funeral.
Yep, I know. She'll probably stab you and throw later with a pencil. But she's bringing 13 teams. Again, I want people to know how impressive it is to bring 4 teams. Yep. 13 teams is a headache. It is so hard. I like to think that we here at the Greater Ozarks, the staff of the Greater Ozarks does a really good job working with people and being lenient on how those injuries come in and whatnot.
Yeah.
And very easy to work with compared to some other places that I've dealt with trying to bring large groups. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to name bash, but I've seen some, and it's, we really try to hold hands, and we are very, very nice to the people that try to bring a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Really, if you're pretty much trying to bring 4 or 5 teams, we'll work with you as much as we can, right? We're not going to do special treatment, hold things, and you get first dibs, right?
Yeah.
But
we're not going to change any existing reservations.
Correct. We do some help there, right? And you bring teams, you get some kickbacks in there too. We do a little kickback program.
Yep.
So, but So
Yep,
Pauline, I understand how hard it is to do that. Thank you for bringing 13 teams.
13 is immense.
And then we have from Sulphur, Oklahoma, Brian Beauchamp. I wish everybody had Martin as the last name because trying to guess these names is not going well for me. But he's bringing 6 teams from Tulsa. And Jimmy Bryant, there we go. This guy's going places in the world. Jimmy Bryant, 6 teams for Conway, Arkansas. So we look forward to seeing you guys this coming weekend.
Yep.
To bowl the tournament.
Come say hi.
Come say hi. Yeah, don't be strangers. Those 3 teams or those 3 groups are all bowling this coming weekend, the 31st and 1st of June.
Yep.
And we've only got 3.5 weekends left.
It has blown by.
It is weirdly blown by.
It felt like just 2 weeks ago we were just getting underway.
It is.
But yeah.
I hope everybody, and I know we don't have the millions of viewers, whatever, but I hope everybody understands how much work it goes in for the tournament staff / the bowling alley staffs to do it. We try to make it when we're super understaffed or, there's big lane breakdowns. We're trying to limp things through for you guys. I mean, things happen. Even if you have a good mechanic, they're moving parts, right? You keep a good car running, whatever, you still blow a fuel line or a water pump or something like that. So I want everybody to know how well at both centers, Enterprise and Sunshine and the Greater staff, they work to try to give you guys a great experience when you guys come. And hopefully we try to hide some of the theatrics that may or may not be going on behind the scenes for you. Like people screaming outside, causing problems.
Yep.
So they do a fantastic job. Everywhere from the bartenders, to the land servers, to the peons of Samantha that check you in. I'm just kidding. To the mechanics and the guys that sit in the back and the desk staff. And even, Casey in the pro shops. I mean, they do a lot. Yep. You come in at, 8:30 squad, you come in at 8:15, they say, hey, I want a bowling ball. Can I throw it for this squad? It's 15 minutes. Cam in the shop here at Sunshine's going to be over there nailing holes.
Yep.
You may miss them, but you got holes in the bunch.
No, Cameron's good. All right.
So they all work hard to make sure you guys get everything you want the weekend that you're here so you guys have a good time.
Yeah.
Let's do a little side events recaps here. So little all events, 6 game. All events again, scratch and handicaps what I'm getting at. So, with the 6 game combine, timeout. My thing doesn't like me. There we go. 6 game combine, all the way from. We had an overtake this weekend.
Oh, really?
Wow, I didn't think Nick Garza was going to get beat. We said last week too that we was going to put it in writing. He's going to win.
Yeah, we were ready to write him his check.
Zwinky. This guy's got a weird name also. Good night, people. Can't beat Kyndall Martin leading the leaderboard everywhere. Oh God. What's Zachary Ziegenbein.
Oh, okay.
It's the only best I got from Robbie, Missouri. Goes 709, 737. And the 6 game combine for 1626.
Yikes.
Woohoo!
All right.
He's on a 190 average. That's not that crazy. I mean, maybe bowl good, don't get me wrong, but, what it is.
Yep.
That's a lot. 1626. That's amazing. Sorry, Nick. We jinxed you because I didn't think I was going to beat you. I'm not going to lie. And then in 10th place is Caitlin Morris from Omaha, Nebraska, with 1514. So we got over 100 pin lead between first and 10th place there. Rolling right on into all event scratch. We still got Matthew Russo from Shrewsbury. I saw him the other day when I was up there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I guess he's not from Shrewsbury. He's from St. Peter's with 2282. And we have Chad Hinkins from St. Peter's, Missouri. Man, this is the place to be. St. Peter's, man, 2145. So about 140 pins difference between first and 10th place for all events scratch.
Yep.
Moving right along to all events handicap. It goes Nick, Matt, Zachary. Zachary, so close. He didn't even bowl that bad either. Really.
What was his team? Does it say?
Oh, yeah, he did. I was looking at the wrong one. He had 555 in team.
Okay.
So, yeah. He's in third with 2271. First
Okay.
place is 2322. Still Nick Garza.
Yeah.
So, still fantastic. He didn't take it down all the way. In 10th place is Mark Clark from Chandler, Arizona. He's actually from North Carolina with 2213.
Okay, cool.
So, not too bad. Some movers and shakers in the top 10 on a lot of events. Yeah, some exciting stuff.
Cool. Do we have any open weekends available in the last 3?
Yeah, if you guys wish to bowl June 7th or June 14th, we can still get some entries in. Make sure you do us a shout out ASAP to get in. We do have spots on all those weekends. And then just a $100 deposit to hold your spot. But that goes right towards your entry, so you don't have to pay anything extra.
Cool.
What do you got besides being a Dodgers fan?
Hey, it's a good year to be a Dodgers fan.
Think Shohei's going to throw this year?
I'd love to see it. I'd really love to see it. It's time for them to start getting some of that $700 million that they pay for. I mean, I think he's worth it, but
better than Babe Ruth.
I'm gonna throw shade. I thought that era of baseball is totally different. Like,
when they drink a fifth of whiskey and then go out there.
Yeah, I mean, like Babe Ruth is puffing cigars in between at bats. He's got an extra 80 pounds on him. I mean, if Shohei threw a pitch to Babe Ruth, they'd probably throw him in jail for witchcraft from that era. Like literally, they'd arrest him.
It's because he's Japanese.
For other reasons.
No. Yeah, I mean it is totally different, right?
Yeah.
I mean, throw a 98 with a curveball. If you can throw a 92-mile-an-hour curveball, I mean, Babe would go.
One of my favorite things of the season though, with the Dodgers had 10-run lead. There was a position player pitching to Shohei, and he lobs one in. Shohei's whatever, lets it go. So strike one, strike two, same thing, just lets it go. And then out of nowhere, this position player just 89-mile-an-hour fastball high and away, and Shohei just swings on it and just right past him because it looked no idea that was coming, right? And
that's funny.
They strikes him out, and he takes the ball. The pitcher takes the ball, tosses it to his dugout. I said, "Yep, we're saving that one."
That's funny.
Thought that was amazing.
So, right on. Well, hey, we look forward to hopefully coming up and talking to us in the next few weeks. You guys are bowling, and everybody have a good one.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Au revoir. Adios.